Can you hear me, bro? So,
I'm
bro,
recording. I'm already. Everything is
all
recorded.
right, bro.
So
So this shit
you
started.
can edit whatever.
So listen, bro. A bunch of bullshit's happening. Bitches getting mad at me. I kid you not. I try to meditate, right? I begin the meditation, and I feel a force flood me. A force like a fucking tsunami, bro. Like that fucking wave in Interstellar, bro. That shit just fucking went splashed all over me, bro. I felt. I was like, what the fuck is it? Is this the devil? I swear to you, I asked myself. I said, is this the devil? That shit was so eerie. I was like, what is this? I didn't try to communicate it whatsoever. I go back to my meditations. My little I couldn't even take a nap, bro. And then boom, I just got awake. I was tired at that moment. I was like, let me meditate or sleep or whatever. I fucking snapped like I had caffeine or something. I took like a Celsius. I snapped up. I said, you know what, bro? I need to walk. This is not helping, bro. I need to walk this shit off. I go walk. I take a long walk. I'm like everything's it's off to me. Something's off to me. The people, everything. People are staring at me. I go to a fucking the baseball field in Leslie, right? Bro, do you want to know what I see? I'm like, okay, is this a woman or a mother? A fucking lady, one of those emo bitches with them fucking like legs, fucking, what's it called? What are those called? Those striped legs that they wear as like socks. That bitch had that shit
Oh,
on,
those.
bro. I kid you not. I'm like, why is? Oh, okay, that's weird. I'm not a judgmental person. I move on. I'm walking for another like 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
She hasn't moved once.
Is
She
she fucking
hasn't
staring
moved
at you?
once. No, she was staring. This is the fucking eeriest part. She was staring. Let me get my compass. I
Wait,
can't see.
wait.
My
What
microphone's
time
on
was
my
this?
thing.
What time was this?
Bro, I didn't. It's midday, afternoon, midday, like 2, 3 o'clock. I didn't get a specific time, but the lady was staring, standing like this, hunched over, hunched fucking emo posture, just staring. Wouldn't fucking move, nothing. I started walking towards her, and go around and go around. 5 minutes of walking past, right? She hasn't moved a fucking muscle on I put this on everything. I did not see her move a single muscle. She stayed still. Bro. Bro, I'm telling you.
Get to the
I'm
point,
like,
bro.
okay, what the fuck is it? Cuz at first I'm confrontational like, all right, I don't give a fuck. Like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Like, this emo bitch. Bro. And then I get a feeling, right? A weird feeling. And usually me, I would go up and talk to them. Like, hey, bitch, like, what's going on? Like, you alright? I said, you know what, bro? This is very weird, so I'm gonna record this. So, since some of you niggers might not believe me, I have this on video.
Bro, you cut out. You cut out on my end.
Okay, well, I got this on video. This woman.
Yo, I can't hear you. And now it's just off. But I can read your mouth. So
That, bro, no, that's not enough. What about now?
can't hear shit, bro.
You can hear me. What about now? Can you hear me?
Alright.
I bet. Finally, bro.
Alright.
Alright, let's watch this video together, bro. I
Alright,
sat
you want a
down in
screen
bed,
share
she
or should I just
recorded her.
or should I play it?
Play it, bro. Screen
I'll just
share
play
it.
it.
No, just play
Alright.
it. I'm playing it too. Look at this bitch, bro.
Alright.
Didn't move a fucking hair.
Alright, I'm zooming in for the audience. Hold up. What the fuck? Nah, nah,
Is that
nah,
not the
nah, nah.
eeriest video you've
What
seen
the?
in a while?
Wait. Okay, like you see this shit online, right? Like, and you're like, yeah,
I see that shit
fucking
online. Like,
scroll,
what the
whatever.
fuck? Scroll. Bro, if I promise you,
Scroll
bro,
that bitch.
if social anxiety was a thing, and usually it's not for me, but I was tired, want to get the walkover. I would have sat and recorded that bitch for 10 minutes straight, at least talk to her. I went back after because I was like, what the fuck? I have to go talk to her. Bro,
Yeah.
disappeared. I'm telling you, bro, she was like that for at least 10 minutes because I kept walking and looking back. She didn't move once. That's the crazy, like nothing, no twitches, no phone checks, nothing, bro. And I'm in my like mind trying to make sense of this. I'm like, okay,
That's fucking
so
crazy,
what's
bro.
up with this bitch? I'll tell you this:
Dude, she's dead ass not moving a fucking muscle for 14 seconds straight, bro.
spirits,
Yeah.
whatever, they appear in symbolism, real life symbolism, and a lot of times you'll see something like a stop sign, a caution sign, if you've ever seen those. A lot of times that can be an example of symbolism in your life.
Right.
So this bitch is symbolizing something. Go home, go back to the park, she's gone. But then when I'm at the spot, I see that she's gone, but I'm drawn there. Sometimes I don't know if you ever felt this, but I feel a presence that's has to be etheric that just draws me and literally forces me to do shit that's like random, right?
No, fact, dude. I literally, as a kid, bro, what I would do is like I'd have to like walk like on a certain way, or like
Yeah, yeah,
there'd be like a fucking
that's
line
called
here, right?
OCD.
And like I would just like always,
No,
yeah.
yeah, that's OCD. That's different. I'm talking about like genuine like force, like
What the?
yeah, no, I had that too. Everyone has a lot of
Yeah.
people have OCD. I had it really bad, and
All right,
I'll talk
so
about it later. Look, bro, I go and I get my right ear. My right ear is just like it's hurting. It starts aching. I go and I just scan everything, make sure she's like still there. She's not. And I go home. I start hearing like kid laughter everywhere. Here, there, like faint though, faint. Bro, someone
bro,
knocks
you
on
got
my
me
door.
fucking paranoid, bro.
Someone
Shit.
knocks on my door. I go downstairs. I look in nothing. Nobody's there. No package. Fucking nothing. As I'm
Yeah.
sleeping, I still remember this, bro. Tell me why when I'm sleeping, I wake up and it feels like I entered a trance-like state. And
What happened?
there's no reason why I would do this. I grab my guitar, my fucking guitar, and I place it on the ground, and I place it a certain way. And I just do it, and I let go, and I go back to sleep. Why the fuck would I do that? I wake up like I slept like 9 hours, all the way till 12 p.m. I wake up, fucking my guitar, and then boom, I remember, bro. The guitar was facing the same way the girl, exactly the same way the girl was facing, the same fucking direction. Have you
Some
seen
crazy
we
object
saw the movie
relations, bro.
Sinners?
Yeah, we
Music
went.
is a gateway into demonic or etheric forces. The guitar symbolized a combination of
Music.
spiritual
Oh yeah.
and physical realms.
That's crazy.
That's what I'll say there, bro. Be
Oh my
careful, stay
god,
safe.
bro.
Don't show that video to too many people. I know it's to go on YouTube, but we don't get that many views. Um,
So what do you think the object relation was though? Like, what did that symbolize? Because like, I could be walking out like at night, and I'll see like the stop sign, and it'll just be like this, and I'll like think of it, and I'll like, yeah, it's a cross and whatnot.
I'll
Even though
tell you
like
this,
it's
bro.
a stop sign this way. So there's obviously some object relations, something happening, right? So what does that like mean?
If you think you're the motherfucker who knows everything and all the symbolism, bro, you're lost.
No, I'm not saying I do,
Not
but I'm
even,
not. I'm not saying I do, but
not even Carl Jung knew what his dreams meant. He had to fucking write that shit down and ponder it for
yeah.
years. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know, and you just won't know unless it comes to you, right? But if you're searching for the answer, that's what I could sit here, search for an answer, make some bullshit up. I don't know, bro, but I have some ideas. It is what it is. I'll tell you this. I've done a lot of talking, but my last big spiritual revelation, I turned off my phone for days on end, cut everybody off. I started getting premonition, karmic. It's called karmic recognitions. I started recognizing people I hurt, mainly women, I started going back and understanding. Look, I know they're hurt. Their walls are up. Their guards are up. Let me make amends. Let me apologize, and then my life started getting a lot better. I started seeing a lot of other things, bro. The most powerful thing you can do right now, an actionable step if you're around our age, shut your fucking phone off. If you get to a point where like you have all these like thoughts and intelligent aspirations, bro, you're gonna feel inclined to turn the Snapchat off, turn the Instagram, unfollow these faggots. Fucking, you're not gonna want to talk to them
Yes.
anymore. You genuinely not gonna have a desire, and that's what's been happening to me a lot, bro. That's the first step in individualization. A lot of even philosophers fucking went through that stage, bro. You're gonna have to have that stage because that marks true spiritual growth. And then I'm not gonna lie, bro. You start to get like comfortable in that feeling. Like I know you might have dealt with this too. Like at first, like not being in school. If you want, we can talk about that later. But
Yeah, we
or
can.
right
Sure.
after
Yeah.
this. But not being in school, you think you'd be lonely. It is. But a lot of times when you get to this point, you begin to understand to live in that discomfort and thrive in that discomfort and that loneliness and that isolation. Like it just doesn't bother you. And actually, I get the best ideas when I'm isolated and at rock bottom. When I didn't have my phone for a month, a whole month, I was dealing with bullshit, fucking abuse. I'm telling you, bro, I had a thought. You know what? Let me do boxing. I just had that thought. It came to me. It came from the internal. I was looking through my past
Right.
texts when I was 9 years old, and I saw a text that said, I've always wanted to be a professional boxer. And then I saw shit like, I realized I used to want to be a fucking professional boxer. Now I have the opportunity to compete in the summer. That's how that shit works. You're not gonna find the answer scrolling dopamine flooded brain. Bro, I don't
Yeah.
relate to these people. I don't relate to anybody anymore because their dopamine systems are fucking fried. It's like talking to a TikTok algorithm, bro. It's terrible.
Yeah. It's like mixed thought forms, right?
Yeah.
But it's like fucking all. Yeah. Nothing makes sense. Like you fucking input a message like hello, and like those people that like instantly like respond to you with a meme. I'm like motherfucker. I don't fucking want like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Or like they'll come up to me. That one kid we were at the
Oh
gym the other
yeah.
day, bro. Comes up, bro. You look like Fulcrum, man. Or like, I'm like, who the fuck
Who
is?
the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck?
Fulcrum, bro?
That's what I'm saying. And like they like always talk about like these things. I haven't been in school in fucking how many months? 3, 4 months, bro. And like people I haven't talked to in like forever just start like forgot like what that was like, man.
Mm. Well, how's your life been without like not being in school? What have you learned? What's made you grow?
Shit, bro. I mean, it's just been that like,
You're in that phase, bro. That suctioning
well, hold
phase.
up.
Real quick,
That's
I'll say this.
actually
You're like a
what are you talking
sponge,
about?
bro. You're sitting there and you're soaking up a lot of information. There's a lot of different things.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
learning a
yeah.
lot.
No, I was just listening to you for fucking like 10 minutes, but no, yeah. I mean, I was outside of fucking school for that long. Like, the first thing I realized was that like even though, well, I mean, should I explain the whole back end?
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Like what happened? Yeah. So pretty much like, I was in school, this, that, and I don't know. Like for me, it was just like kind of like a very like toxic fucking environment. I didn't like going there, sitting down, fucking like I mean everyone deals with that, right? That same fucking environment as I was in, and it's just like I'm just trolling, right? Sitting with people, but anyway, one thing leads to another, and it's not even my fault. I get snaked by this kid, right? I'm not mad at him, whatever, bro. But pretty much I get snaked, and then I get fucking kicked out. But realizing that I get kicked out, it wasn't me getting kicked out, bro. Like it was me, like it was all in my control, right? And not even the sense that I could have not done this, could have. It's not like I really even did anything to fucking like be a What did they call me in that fucking email, bro?
Some kid. But look, I want to
Like
ask you this:
unsafe, bro.
is what you're saying? I want to get this right. Do you think you felt like a subconscious move and force
One million percent, bro.
that made you get kicked out so you could then focus on everything else that we're currently doing?
I mean, yeah, 100%. Because like physically, if I'm looking at it consciously, like there's nothing that actually shows like why I would get kicked out. Like you could say like yeah, like they pulled up shit from like years ago, bro. But in that moment, like there's no way like you would just get like fucking kicked out for fucking some mutual shit. And it was very like one sided. Like kid throws my phone in the forest, whatever, right? But you don't see like the other shit. Like I get kicked out for like saying some shit back, like fuck you. That gets reported, and like who the fuck doesn't swear in fucking high school, right?
Fair, bro.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's all these like, bro. I could say it's bullshit. I could say it's whatever, but it at the end of the day, it fucking pushed my individuation process, and like I know I'm a fuller self with me not being in that environment, and I'm
You
actually in
showed
better
growth, bro.
environments where I'm at now, right? With fucking yeah, dude, I've done so much. Like it's crazy. Like with crypto, just going on a bunch of fucking different shit, like seeing like shit I would never see before, bro. All these trips. I went to like 3 different trips. I went to Dubai. I went to fucking Iran, bro. I went to fucking where else? I went to Florida. I'm going to California. Fucking 2 weeks, a week time.
You didn't even
So
tell me that, bro.
yeah, man.
That's that 5 energy, bro.
Yeah, thanks. And then Croatia and shit. But fuck, bro, that stayed good or
Yeah, it's good, bro.
Get
So
me fucking hungry, bro.
I'm not even
Yeah,
hungry,
yeah.
bro. This is determination.
Nice. Yeah, you be getting good little fucking build. Did you go to the gym today or not?
Nah, today was my rest day. I don't want to sound like
Yeah,
a pussy
same.
though, but like 4 days on, 1 day off, I gotta take a rest, you know.
Yeah.
But one thing about the gym, bro, like as a boxer, I feel like the gym is like a rest day, bro. People obsess over the gym, but if you're able to go to the fucking gym to lay down, uh, throw a couple fucking if that's your workout, bro, if that's like your thing, bro, your skill. Oh yeah, I go to gym every day, bro. Every fucking 4 days a week, bro. That ain't shit, bro.
Mm.
The gym is easy, bro. The gym is literally a rest, bro. It's going there, bro. It's getting off your ass and then going there. The gym itself, bro, put some fucking music on. You're not.
Yeah, I've been going no music.
Yeah, that's great, bro.
It's way like, dude. You start there's for me. It's like so. I have an older brother, right? And like 10 years older than me, a little bit fucking shaky and shit. But yeah, he hasn't been in the gym in like long ass time. I'm doing more weights than him. But so I used to
Bigger
always
challenge.
fucking. I've been like I'm like used to not used to it, but getting into like this no music gym shit. I've been on it for like a week, right? And bro, like I felt like a noob, bro. I felt like a fucking retard without my fucking AirPod in, bro. Like, because it's like a mentally like a whole different thing. Like you're not getting any of these like high vibrations of like people when you fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing, bro. It's all you have to feel it yourself, and it's like that in itself is like a whole nother training, like a whole nother level to fucking master. And it's like with my brother that was, doing shit like weaker, and I like to me, it's like my mentality is like even though like I'm physically like strong and shit, my mental, bro, it's like a whole different fucking like muscle, right?
Yeah. No,
And
it
I've been
is
actually
true.
getting into like these meditations.
Your mind
Like
is a muscle, bro. Every fucking time you're meditating and you have a thought or reading a book and you bring your mind from that thought to your own breath or your book or the words on the fucking page, bro, that's a rep. That's a mental rep. I used to meditate for upwards of 2 hours, but normally around half an hour a day. And I stopped, bro, because you're like, oh yeah, bro, I need time, bro. It's all about time, bro. It's all like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and then you slip, bro. You end up
Mm.
forgetting what got you
Yeah.
to where you are in the first place. But you always have that muscle memory. You can get back in that shit easy. You put in that work. And that mental work is everything, bro.
Yeah, and dude, like if doesn't it feel like I was having this one session in the sauna, right? Meditative session in the sauna is like, and I was visualizing this seed as like an object relation to myself. Like I was doing this, and it was like in the base. I don't want to say chakra, but base chakra, and I was like imagining it grow, bro. When I was like I was pushing, like mentally, like I had the same struggle as like my last set on a gym,
Yeah.
on my gym like
Yep.
squats, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like fucking,
No,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
Bro, it should be.
Right? And just sitting in that. And for me, it was like fucking such a struggle, bro. Like just
It
pushing
should
the
be
seed and
flawlessly,
like,
bro. Like
yeah,
meditation should be a relaxing thing, but that's true. If it's reps,
yeah, just this
you're gonna
one,
struggle on that last rep. You have that thought, a lingering thought. It's gonna be hard to come back from it.
yeah.
Hard to fucking. You're gonna be tempted like, yeah, I want to think about this. I want to think about that, bro. Moving your focus from your thought and imagination, bro. But I want to give you this piece of advice. Imagination should never be like a struggle and like a pain because no form of manifestation happens in that. If it's not
Mm.
laughter, it should at least be neutrality. You should definitely. I do not think that struggling in imagination is a good idea because you're not going to manifest anything.
I don't think that was a manifestation. Like the point that I was trying to make in doing that was to like
Well, the vision itself, right?
see yourself. So as like yeah, as the seed was growing from a base form, it was fucking growing and like I'm seeing more shit and like images would be in my mind, right? Of like what like identity fucking base forms, right? Because I did like this practice to see what my core values are and how it like relates to me and shit like that. But yeah, like when I was like pushing that fucking that root out of the seed, bro, like as that was happening in my mind, like there was also a duality of just images and streams of ideas. I don't know if that makes sense.
But the whole purpose of that, what's the purpose of if you're not like manifesting and creating your identity in your life?
But yeah, identity building ties to that heavily.
Yeah, so I think identity building should always be flawless and effortless, bro.
What
If
do you
you're
mean
trying
like
to force
effortless?
yourself to think like a certain way, that's not belief. If you're trying to force yourself to do something, you don't believe in it because you're trying to create a reality that doesn't exist in your mental state. That's why it should always be effortless because it should be belief because you should be confident in it. That's why affirmations don't work, bro. Oh, I am powerful. I am a queen. I am. You don't believe you are a queen. Why do you keep fucking telling yourself that? I walk around, yeah, I'm a king, bro. I don't do that shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't wait an hour for a fucking podcast. I'm a king, bro. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, also like it just sounds weird because you're not actually doing things
It's a
that
feeling, bro. You
if
have to
you're
resonate with this
actually a
feeling.
queen, if you're actually a queen, why the fuck would you be spam saying I'm a queen 100 fucking times in your room
Exactly, bro.
by yourself in the
It's a
fucking
feeling you
dark, bro?
resonate in.